Hi, I am Deepak sir and you are watching my YouTube channel Deepak Tutorial. Today I have taken Concise Mathematics for class 8. It's an ICSE book and its author is Mr. R.K. Bansal. So let's come to the point and we start chapter 16, that is understanding shapes. Now I have taken exercise 16 and the first question is state which of the following are polygons. And you can see the question number 1 means 1 of 1. This like this figure and this one and this one and this one and this one. And lastly it is written that if the given figure is a polygon, name it as convex or concave. So first we must know about polygon. What is polygon? You know what is polygon? Polygon is a closed figure bounded by straight line segments and each end point is shared by two line segments. You remember it. Polygon is a closed figure which is bounded by a straight line segment and each end point is shared by two line segments. So come to the question number 1. See, this one is firstly it is not a closed figure, here is open, so it is not a polygon. So I have written the answer is no. Now we will see the question number 2. Here you can see there is no open space in this figure. So it is a polygon because it is a closed figure and every straight line segment is connected with one end point. Like this, see, this one straight line and this one straight line is connected with this one end point. And this one straight line and this one straight line is also connected with the one end point, and so like that this one is also, you can see that. So we can say that this is a polygon. So I have written in question number 2 the yes, answer will be yes. Now we will see the question number 3. It is also a closed figure. See, there is no space between any two line segments and every straight line segment is connected with an end point. We can say that two line segment share only one end point, like that. See, this one is one straight line segment and this one is also one line segment, and both line segment shared single point, end single, like that. This one is also, you can see. So we can say that this is also a polygon. So I have written in number 3, yes, it is a polygon. Now see, we will see the question number 4. See, here is a curve, not a straight line. Firstly, we will say that this is not a polygon because here is no line segment. It is a curve. So this one, the answer will be no. Now we will see the question number 5. See, this one is a closed figure. There is no space between two line segments, and to every two line segments share a single end point, like this. See, this one and this one also, and this one so also. So we can say that this is a polygon. Now we will see the next part of the question. Firstly, it is written, if the given figure is a polygon, name it as convex or concave. So we will must know about convex and concave. So see this one, convex polygon, each angle less than 180 degree, means any polygon which doesn't have any angle more than 180, means every angle should be less than 180 degree, then it will be convex polygon. And concave, that one means one of the angle must be more than 180 degree. Understood? See, once again, one of the angle must be more than 180 degree, then it will be concave polygon. Now we will see in question number 1. Firstly, it is not a polygon, so we will leave it. And the question number 2, it is a polygon. Now see here, this one angle, we can say that, or we know that this one is more than 180 degree. So we can say that this is a concave polygon because one of the angle is more than 180 degree. So we can see here, we can write here, it is a concave polygon. Now we will see question number 3. we can see here this is also a angle, an angle which is more than 180 degree. So we seen that one of the angle is more than 180 degree. So we can say that this one is also a concave. So I have written in question number 3, it is a concave polygon. Now question number 4, it is not a polygon, so we leave it. Now question number 5, here not any angle is more than 180 degree, all of the angle is less than 180 degree, so we can say it convex polygon. Understood? Okay. Now I have taken question number 2, that is calculate the sum of angles of a polygon with 10 sides, 12 sides and 20 sides. Here is sum of angles. First we must know how to find sum of angles of a polygon. Let me draw a polygon of any sides like this one. This one is a quadrilateral and also is a polygon. Now I will draw a diagonal like this. After drawing the diagonal, we have divided this figure, this polygon, into 2 parts. First one is this one and the second one is this one, and those the polygons are divided 2 triangles like see here A, B, C and D. Here A, B, D, triangle A, B, D and triangle B, C, D. Now we know that sum of angles of a triangle ABD is 180 degree and sum of angles of a triangle BCD is 180 degree. Now what we find? Triangle ABD plus triangle BCD equals to 180 degree plus 180 degree, and that will be 360 degree. Now see this one. We can write this like this, n minus 2 into 180 degree. Here n is the number of sides of a polygon. Now see the number of sides, how many sides of this polygon? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in the place of n we will write 4, then minus 2 into 180 degree. So here will be 4 minus 2, 2 and into 180 degree. That will be 360 degree. Now see this one 360 degree and this one 360 degree. So we have a formula to find the sum of angles of a polygon is n minus 2 into 180 degree. This formula we can also write like this: 2n minus 4 into 180 degree. Both of the formula are same. As you like, which formula you like, you can write or you can use this formula to find the sum of angles of a polygon. Now see this one. We know that sum of angles of a polygon equals to n minus 2 into 180 degree. And here is given the polygon number of sides of this polygon is 10. So in the place of n we will write 10 minus 2 and then 180 degree. Now after subtracting we have 8 into 180 degree, and that will be the answer 0, 8 8 just 64, 4 carry 6 and 8 1 just 8 and 6 14. So 1440 degree the sum of angles will be. That will be the answer. Now we will write this formula like this: 2n minus 4 into 90 degree. So we have two formula. We can use one of them because both are same thing. Now we have a polygon with 12 sides. In question number 2, we have a polygon with 12 sides, and the formula to find the sum of angles is, as you know, n minus 2 into 180. So in the place of n, we will write 12 minus 2 into 180 degree, and 12 minus 2 will be 10, then into 180 degree, that will be 1800 degree. So sum of the angles of a polygon which has 12 sides, the answer will be 1800 degree. Now in the next question, we have a polygon with 20 sides. As we know, the formula to find the sum of angles of a polygon is n minus 2 into 180 degree. So in the place of n, we will write 20, then minus 2, and then into 180 degree. Now after subtracting, it will be 18 into 180 degree. Now we will multiply, and the answer will be this one. Next we have question number 3, that is, find the number of sides in a polygon if the sum of its interior angle is 900 degree. Now we know that sum of interior angle means 9 minus 2 into 180 degree is equal to 900. Now we will transpose this one 180 degree from left to right. So here is in multiplication, now it will be in division. So this one cancel this one, and now 18 1 ja, 18 5 ja. We have now 9 minus 2 equals to 5. Then n equals to 5. Here is minus 2, then here will be plus 2. Now we have number of n means number of sides 7. That will be the answer. And the next one is 1620 degree. As we know, sum of interior angles equals to n minus 2 into 180 degree. So n minus 2 into 180 degree is equals to 1620 degree. Once again, n minus 2, here is 1620. Now we will transpose this one 180 degree from left to right, and here is in multiplication, so it will be in division here. Now we have cancelled this one 0 and 0, and this one 18 1 ja and 18 9 ja. Now n equals to n minus 2 equals to, here is 9, then n equals to 9, here is minus 2, then here will be plus 2. Then we have number of sides equals to 11. That will be the answer. And the next one, number 3, here is given 16 right angles. Once again, we will write the sum of interior angles equals to 16 right angle. 16 right angles. 16 right angles means 16 into right angle means 90 degree. So here will be 90 degree. Then n minus 2 equals to 16 into 90 degree, and once again we will transpose 180 degree from left to right, and it will be once again in division form. Now we will cut this one, 0 0, and 9 2 ja 18 and 2 8 ja 16. We have then 9 minus 2 equals to 8. Then n equals to 8 plus 2, and that one, therefore number of sides is equals to 10. That will be the answer. And the next question is it possible to have a polygon whose sum of interior angle is 870 degree? So we see that sum of interior angle, it is sum of interior angle. Now we will use that formula, n minus 2 into 180 degree, and that one is given 870 degree. See, n minus 2, once again 180 degree will be transposed here from here to here, and that will be this thing. Now cancel this one. Here is n minus 2 equals to 87 by 18. Now n equals to 87 by 18 plus 2. Here is minus 2, so it will be plus 2. After taking here 1, we will find LCM 18 and 1, that will be 18. Now 87 plus, there will be 18 to the 36. So 6 plus 7, 13, carry 1, 3 1 4, 8 12 by 18. After dividing, we have the answer is in decimal. This is not a whole number. The answer will be not in whole. So number of sides is not in whole number. So it is not possible to have a polygon. Okay, understood? Now come to the next question, and here is given sum of interior angle, that means n minus 2 into 180 degree equals to 2340. Once again, (180) will be transposed. There is in multiplication in left side, and there will be in division. Now we will cut this one, and see this one. 18 1 ja 18. Where is left 5, then 54, then 18 3 ja 54. Now n minus 2 equals to 13, then n equals to 13. Here is minus 2, then here will be plus 2. Now we have number of sides 15. So the answer will be yes. Yes, it is possible to have a polygon. And the next question is 7 right angles. Then sum of interior angle equals to 7 right angles. Then once again we will take n minus 2 into 180 degree equals to 7 right angle. Right angle means I have already told you that right angle means 90 degrees. So here I will take 90 degree. Now then n minus 2 equals to 7 into 90. Here is in multiplication. Now we have in division form 180 degree. Now cancel this one, 0 0 and 9 to the 18. We have then 7 by 2. N minus 2 equals to 7 by 2. Then n equals to 7 by 2. Here is minus 2. Then here will be plus 2. Then n equals to, we will take LCM. Then 7 plus 4. Now n equals to 11 by 2. So since number of sides is not a whole number, so it is not possible, it is not possible to have a polygon. That's over. The next one, question number 5. There are two parts. The first part, there is given the question, if all the angles of a hexagon are equal, find the measure of each angle. Here is given hexagon. Hexa means what? Hexagon means 6-sided figure. 6-sided polygon. Now we will use the formula for sum of angles of a polygon equals to n minus 2 into 180 degree. Then in the place of n we will write 6 because it is a 6-sided polygon. Then 6 minus 2 into 180 degree. Then 4 minus 180 degree. Then 720 degree. Now we have sum of angles is 720 degree and we have to find each angle. Then each angle equals to (720) divided by 6. Number of sides is 6, so we will divide this one by 6. Then we will get the answer 120. It's over. Then the second part. The second part is in question number 5. The second part is, if all the angles of a 14-sided figure, see here is written 14-sided figure, then find the measure of each angle. So once again we will use the formula sum of angles of a polygon equals to n minus 2 into 180 degree. Then in the place of n we will write 14 as it is 14-sided figure. So 14 minus 2 into 180 degree. Then 14 minus 2, that will be 12 into 180 degree. Then we will multiply this one, 0, 18 to the 36, then 6 carry 3, 18 1 ja 18 and 3, 21. 2160 degree. Now we have to find each angle. So each angle equals to divided by 14. Number of sides is 14, so we will divide it by 14. Then we cancel this one by 2 steps. So 2 7 is 14, 2 1 is 2, 0, 2 8 is 16, and then 0. Now 1080 by 7. Then 7 1 is 7, there is 3, 38, then 7 5 ja 35, 7 4 ja 28, then 2 by 7. That will be the answer. And the next question is question number 6. In question number 6, find the sum of exterior angles obtained on producing in order the sides of a polygon with 7 sides. See, here is sum of exterior angles. Sum of exterior angles, for your surprise, there is nothing to do in this question. As we know, or if you don't know, then you must know, the sum of exterior angles is always 360 degree. Sum of exterior angles is always 360 degree. So there is nothing to do. If there is 7 sides or 10 sides or 250 sides or any sides, we must know that sum of exterior angle equals to 360 degree. So there will be the answer is 360 degree. Nothing to do. Our question is completed. No steps, no formula. Direct we will write the answer 360 degree, 360 degree and 360 degree. That's it. But you must know exterior angle. How is it obtained? Exterior. Let me draw any polygon. Draw a triangle. This one is also a polygon. We will produce this side in order like this. This one is exterior angle and this one. This one is exterior angle and this one. This one is exterior. This exterior, this exterior, this any polygon you can draw like this, like this, like this and like this. First you must know that we have to extend the sides in order like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, this, like this. All of these are exterior angle and all have sum of exterior angles equals to 360 degree. So there is 360 degree, 360 degree and 360 degree. That's it. We have the question number 7. The question is, the sides of a hexagon are produced in order if the measures of exterior angles so obtained are there: 6x minus 1 degree, 10x plus 2 degree, 8x plus 2 degree, 9x minus 3 degree, 5x plus 4 degree and 12x plus 6 degree. Then we have to find each exterior angle. As we know, in the question 6 we have already seen that the sum of exterior angle is equals to 360 degree. Then we will first find the sum of exterior angle. Then 6x minus 1 degree plus 10x plus 2 degree plus 8x plus 2 degree plus 9x minus 3 degree plus 5x plus 4 degree and plus 12x plus 12x plus 6 degree is equals to 360 degree. As we know that what sum of exterior angle is equals to 360 degree. So we have to do this. Then we will write 6x plus 10x then plus 8x then plus 9x then plus 5x and then plus 12x. After that we have minus 1 then plus 2 then once again plus 2 then minus 3 then plus 4 then plus 6 is equals to 360 degree. Now we will add this one. It's 6 plus 10 plus 8 plus 9 plus 5 plus 12. 6 plus 10 16 plus 8 24. 24 plus 9 33. 33 plus 5 38. 38 plus 12 50. Means 50x. Then minus 1 and plus 3. Sorry, minus 1 and minus 3. That will be plus 4. Minus 4 and 2 plus 2. That one is 4. Then 4 minus 4 gone. Then here is 6. Here is 6. Then 4 plus 6 equals to 10. Then we will write here 10 equals to 360 degree. Then 50x equals to 360. Here is plus 10. Then here will be minus 10. Then 50x equals to 350. Then x equals to 350 by 50. Then we will cancel that one and we will get 7 degree. This x equals to 7 degree. Then we have to find each exterior angle. So first exterior angle is we have 6x minus 1. Now we will write the first exterior angle. That one is 6 minus 1 degree. Okay. Then 6 in the place of x we have got already 7. Then in the place of x we will write 7. Then minus 1. Then 42 minus 1. Then 41 degree. So the first angle will be 41 degree. That will be the answer. And the next one is 10x plus 2. Then 10 into, in the place of x we will write 7 plus 2. Then it will be 70 plus 2. Then it is 72 degree. And the third one is 8x plus 2. Then 8 into 7 plus 2. Then 56 plus 2. Then will be 58 degree. Then the fourth one is 9x minus 3 degree. 9 into, here will be 7 minus 3. Then 63 minus 3 and we will get 60 degree. And the next one is and the next one is 5x plus 4 degree. Then 5 into 7 plus 4. Then 35 plus 4 and that one is 39 degree. And the last one is 12x plus 6 degree. Then 12 into 7 plus 6. Then 84 plus 6. Then 90 degree. That one is the last answer. And before going on, I would like to say you that no one can make you better, but your regular practice, hard work and concentration only can make you better. Now first part of the video is completed and the rest of the questions from 8 to 14 of exercise 16a will be in the second part of the video. So do not forget to like and subscribe the channel to get the next part of the video. Thank you.